Hello Virgo, I'm here to give you insight and guidance, and I just asked for Spirit to meet you where you're at in this current space and time. So I've already pulled a card for you, and we have gentleness. Gentleness. So some of you could be focusing on a marriage, a union. Some of you could be getting married or getting married in the future, planning a marriage, of course. Renewing your vows as well. Your vows could be a focus for you during this time, the vows that you've taken with the one that you love. Okay. I also see this, of course, it says gentleness. So just being gentle with yourself. There's an energy of purity, coming clean. So there's like an energy of coming clean. There's an energy of releasing what no longer serves you. Also, of course, gentleness, being gentle with yourself. It's a reminder for you to be gentle with yourself. I'm hearing delicate flower. For some of you, you probably could have been hardened, because I'm looking at her eyes and she looks very serious, but she's wearing, of course, her veil and her flowers. Everything's just soft around her, except in her eyes there is some pain there. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with some pain from the past, maybe some pain resurfacing, maybe some betrayal energy like that resurfacing. But it's a call for you to be gentle on yourself. Be gentle with the people around you. Also, take a look at the vows that you have taken. And these are not just wedding vows. These are other vows, agreements that you've made, contracts. You know, maybe vowing to always be miserable, vowing to always be angry, vowing to never tell the truth, vowing to stay in a codependent connection. I mean, the list can go on. Okay, so just really take a look at the vows that you have taken. Okay, I see doves all around her. For some of you who could be suffering in silence, some of you could be appearing as though everything is fine, but really it's not. It's a call for you to really get back in touch with yourself, get back in touch with your angels, get back in touch with God, because I see these doves here and this represents spirit for me. Also, it's seeing things from a different perspective. You know, Virgo, you could be very critical of yourself, and in return you be very critical of others, but most importantly, you're like just very critical of yourself and hard on yourself. So it's time to just soften up and understand that you are loved just the way that you are. Okay, and understand that no one is perfect. Even though you want to be perfect in the eyes of people, you're not perfect. No one's perfect except God and nature, in my opinion. So really be gentle with yourself and be gentle with others. Okay, I'm hearing duties. So if you're in a relationship, a connection, this doesn't have to just be referring to just women, a bride. Okay, if you've taken vows with the person you with, live up to those vows through sickness, through health, through rich or poor. You know, be that ride or die. Okay, be that ride or die, but at the same time, understand that it takes two. It does take two. Some of you could be going through a difficult time in your relationship, okay? But it's a call for you to really be gentle on yourself and take a look at the vows that you've taken. Okay, so let's see what the book says. Gentleness. It says, snowflakes flutter through soft rays of dappled light onto a veiled ghost bride strolling through a deserted forest. She personifies the spirit of gentleness. An escort of doves fly nearby, guiding her onward journey as she moves closer toward the open fields. By drawing this card, you are reminded of the virtue of gentleness. Life can be harsh at times, but the way we respond to challenges determines our receptiveness to its spiritual gifts and our connection to the world. Life beckons you to draw on this quality when it may be more tempting to react in the opposite way. If this is the case, the presence of this card is an opportunity for growth. By handling a predicament with the wisdom of gentleness, you bend with the ebb and patient flow of its quiet and humble countenance. Okay. If you feel tempted to revert to old ways of dealing with the situation, remember the wise counsel of Chinese writer Han Suyan. There is nothing stronger in the world than gentleness. Okay? Gentleness is just like love being the highest vibration. Okay? So before you decide to act up and maybe respond in a way that's no longer serving you or those around you, you may want to think again. You may want to tap into the gentleness. Okay? I'm not saying be someone's doormat, but sometimes it's important for us to pick our battles or choose not to engage in battles. Okay, so let's see here. What's surrounding you, Virgo? Virgo, what's surrounding you? Virgo, what's surrounding you, Virgo? Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, and King of Pentacles. So these cards were in the Aquarius reading, Leo reading, and also Libra reading. Okay, you could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be dealing with anyone. So you have the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So I see here, Virgo, you know, there's been a renewal of emotions. There's been a new beginning of emotions, but for some reason, the Eight of Swords is here. And it says you can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. So there are some type of fears that you're dealing with, Virgo. There is some fears that you're dealing with concerning your family, okay? Concerning a relationship, concerning a King of Pentacles person. This is someone who, you know, who's very successful, very wealthy. This can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, really anyone, but someone that's really higher up in power, somebody that kind of like royalty. Okay, for some of you, you could be dealing with someone that's royal. Okay, they could be a royal asshole, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe not, but they're just they're some of them could be. For some of you guys, this person could be in the limelight, okay? But they're recognized, they blingy, you know. They like jewelry. This is someone that's, they don't like jewelry, they like to dress, they take good care of themselves, okay? But I see that there was a renewal, there was new love that came in. For some of you, there's like, you guys are at a standstill, okay? For some of you Virgos, this new love came in, but it's now at a standstill. Things are not really moving forward. You're kind of like wondering, like, okay, he's not reaching out, so I'm not going to reach out. Or, you know, there's energy of that for some of you, okay? Some of you are wanting to be with this person by any means necessary. I also see this as you, Virgo. That's this King of Pentacles. And it could be a queen too. It doesn't matter. But I see you wanting to be with this person by any means necessary. I also see that you are wanting a renewal with this person by any means necessary. Like you're really holding on to this person. You're choosing not to let go of this person or allow anyone to mess this up. Okay, that's for some of you. For others of you, I see the opposite. Some of you could be, you know, blocking someone off. You're really not interested in this person, and so therefore it's kind of like you're leading this person on, Virgo. For some of you, you could be leading this person on. That's for some of you, not all of you, okay? It's like you kind of put the wall back up. Okay. What else am I seeing? And that's not so nice. If you're not really wanting to be with someone, say that to them. And, you know, and it goes back to being gentle, being kind, you know. If you're really not wanting to be with someone, just say that. You know, some of you could be dealing with, some of you could have been divorced and you could be dealing with someone from the past, you know, maybe like a bride from hell. It could be, it could be like, you know, baby mama type thing going on. Okay, I see that for some of you. Okay, but not for all of you. It's like someone had experienced a wish fulfillment, or somebody had witnessed someone, it's like an energy of witnessing someone receive a gift or something like that, and then having like some type of negative response about it. Okay, this could have been done in the limelight. This could have been done like, you know, it could have been just posting on Instagram or posting on your social media like, okay, I got this beautiful gift or something, and then someone getting upset about it or getting jealous about it. It's like an energy of that. It's like a narcissist energy. Okay, so just watch out for that, Virgo. Okay, this is the one like doing it to you. It could be. Okay, what else am I seeing here? For the most part, just really watch out for this Eight of Swords energy, just kind of being stuck in certain fears, being stuck in certain mindset, being stuck in certain behavioral patterns that are no longer serving you. And I see that for some of you, you could be doing things to just get a rise out of people. Okay, like you could be doing things like kind of showing off just to get a rise out of people. That's for some of you, not all of you. Okay, so if it doesn't apply, just don't worry about it. Okay, but I just see for some of you, it's like you're showing off and just to get some type of response. Okay, and I'm just hearing also living my best life, like you're trying to live your best life, but at what cost? Okay, how are you trying to live your best life? At what cost? Is this paying off? Because I feel like you're trying to live your best life for some of you Virgos, but it's like you are, and you have a headache. You either have a headache or you're giving someone else a headache as you're trying to live your best life. So you live, and like it's like an energy of living outside of your means. I don't know. There's like an energy of that. It's not for all of you. It's for some of you. Okay, let's see here. Going forward, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know going forward? What does Virgo need to know going forward? I also see that there's someone that's really stuck in their ways. It's like someone that's very stuck. You could be dealing with someone who's a fixed sign. It could be a Taurus person that you're dealing with. Taurus or even Scorpio. Somebody that's very fixed. It could be an Aquarius as well. Okay. Okay, what does Virgo need to know going forward? What does Virgo need to know going forward? I'm hearing also somebody's playing. Like somebody's playing around. Somebody's playing. Okay. It's like being very childish, like playing around. Okay, we got Page of Wands. Okay, that's kind of like a childish energy. Okay, it's like you're on your grown woman or your grown man-ish, and this person's playing around. That's for some of you. Four of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords. Okay, so going forward, what do you need to know? Wow, so Virgo, going forward, it's really important that you try your best to not be confrontational. It's so hard because when you want to express how you feel, you know, maybe the other person doesn't accept it the same way or see your perspective on the situation, okay? So try your best not to be confrontational. How you can do that is just by, if you're trying to explain to someone how you truly feel, come from a place of love, okay? With this Ace of Cups, come from a place of love. Deliver your messages from a place of love. Some of you could deliver your messages very hot and it's straight to the point, you know, and Virgo, I understand that, and that's fine, but sometimes you have to kind of soften that delivery because that could offend people. It can make someone feel, you know, some type of way. So as you're communicating, try to come from a place of love. It's not sugarcoating, but it's coming from a place of love and a place of understanding, okay? Because some of you could come from a place where it's like very immature, like you're very like you can get easily agitated, and it's like immature, okay? So try to come from a place that's a little bit more mature, and also from a place of love, having more compassion. When you're gentle with yourself, then you're able to be gentle with others. You can deliver your messages in a gentle way, okay? It's not being stuck in this way of communicating, because some of you could be stuck in that way of communicating because you're just used to it, okay? And then we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands, of course, is about, you know, a happy home. It's about a foundation. It says, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. So it's all about the seeds that you plant. It's all about your intentions. If you have good intentions and you're coming from a place of love, then you can rest assured that your messages will be delivered very clearly, okay? Especially when you're communicating with people. Try to operate from a place of love, like I said. Look at how your actions and the way that you think can affect your foundation, okay? Your responses, your mental responses, your emotional responses, to really understand how this can affect your foundation. This is your foundation in regards to your work. It can be in regards to your relationship. It can be in regards to your finances. Maybe you are responding in a way financially that's no longer serving you. That can eventually affect your home and your stability. You know, take what resonates, but it's really a call for you to really take a look at that. Take a look at how your foundation can be affected by your responses, okay? How are other people affecting you, okay? How are you allowing them? Or are you allowing someone to affect you to the point where it could really damage your foundation? It can mess with your money. It can mess with your emotions, really anything. It's really about reflecting, being aware of this. And then the High Priestess is using your intuition, okay? It says at the center of the being, at the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. So going forward, you need to be trust your intuition a bit more. Also, when it comes to your emotions, okay, when it comes to your emotions, it's really important not to allow your emotions to get the best of you, because the High Priestess sits she sits in between two pillars, okay? She's very calm, she's centered, she doesn't allow her emotions or her mind to shift her, to override her, to ruffle her feathers. She stays centered. She sees the truth, okay? So it's really important for you to practice a little bit more temperance. And I know this is not a temperance card, but practice a little bit more temperance. Cultivate some more balance into your life. Also focus on just getting your emotions in check as well. Because some of you, your emotions can run a little bit wild. It can get the best of you, okay? Trust your intuition. I'm hearing like stop being led blind. Okay, you're blindly led. Like it's easy to keep you blinded. So it's like, how can I explain this? It's like it's easy to manipulate you, Virgo. For some of you, you're easily manipulated. So you need to really watch out for that, okay, and use your intuition. Sometimes there can be people who can come in and try to sell you a dream, and they really have nothing to offer you. They can do things, of course, for you, but it's not something that's long term. That's for some of you, not all of you. I'm thirsty. And then the last card here is the Three of Swords. So just understand that life is not a bed of roses. You're going to go through ups and downs. For some of you, you're dealing with an earth sign person. It could really be any sign. For some of you, this is a person that you're involved in a third-party situation with. There could have been some issues with a third-party situation, because I see Three of Swords here. Somebody, I think somebody was hurt here. There's an air sign person, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that was hurt by you. Okay? They're still holding on to some hurt from you, things that you've said to them, or, you know, just it could have had something to do with the third party situation I'm seeing here. So going forward, try your best, Virgo, not to have other people involved in your relationship. If it's not people, you know, you could be focusing totally on your career and just ignoring your spouse or your family. Okay, that could be for some of you. Okay, but there is somebody that is hurting over you. Also, this is a call to understand that life's not a bed of roses. You're going to go through ups and downs, but your obstacles, your challenges are meant for you to overcome. It builds your endurance. Just like it says here, difficulties exist to be surmounted. Okay? So difficulties happen. You know, you go through challenges, and it's to build your endurance. Okay, but most importantly, when you go through these challenges, you go through these difficulties, you have to be gentle with yourself. If you steady beating yourself up constantly, beating yourself up, you can rest assured that you're going to start beating other people up around you. You're going to start treating them like crap because you feel like crap. And that's not how you want it. You have to ground yourself. Some of you allow your thoughts to get the best of you. And you have to tap into this King of Pentacles energy and really ground yourself. Bring yourself back down to earth. Because some of you have a lot of traumas that keep resurfacing. And it could be affecting, of course, your intuition. It's hard for you to hear the truth. It's hard for you to hear your higher self. And it's affecting your foundation. So you really have to forgive yourself. Forgive others. Also bring yourself back down to earth. Ground your energy. Okay. So this is going to be the end of the Virgo reading. I hope you guys liked it. If you would like a personal reading with me, feel free to send me an email. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the month. And God bless.